turn the volume up, recording volume up. Try sitting on your own for 30 minutes. Try it at the end of this video. No music, television, no phone, no food, no weed, alcohol, no nothing, no fiddling, no fidgeting, no distractions. Just you sitting with yourself. It's amazing that as a species such a thing would be difficult. just doing nothing. The assumed simple act of doing nothing. But the problem with it is, I'm a firm believer in the idea that culture, the defining activities of a species, I suppose, is just something to distract you between birth and death. As soon as you are conscious, as soon as you're aware of death, the brain goes, no, not having it. Will refuse to process and just seeks distraction from that moment. My flimsy understanding of psychoanalysis would suggest that was during the mirror phase, the period in a toddler's development when they strangely become aware of the pronoun situation. Before then it's assumed there's a oneness, and then suddenly they're aware that they, I, is also a you, is also, becomes aware of other, self and other. And at that point, somewhere around there, I imagine, their own horrific destiny in a box underground. So we do things, we create things, and interestingly, when there's nothing else needed, we invented art. Once the food's sorted, the shelter's sorted, the heat is sorted, and you're breeding, sitting around. So then more things evolved. About 20 minutes ago I was watching a couple of grown men kick the shit out of each other in a cage. Thousands of people have gone to see it live. So I decided to give myself 30 minutes. Oh, it's hard. And it's hard for a simple reason, because nothing but bad things come. If you're the sort of person who can just sit down on their own with absolutely no distractions and suddenly think, yeah, and some good things about yourself, it tends to be negativity. Give it a go, but and use this trick as well, because what I done when I realised it was quite negative, I thought, okay, think about some positive things. Just actively, dare I say it, praise myself for some achievements. And everyone, even the so-called average man, has achieved so much, is a fantastically sophisticated being. I talk to mates and that with families, and they'll often say to me, you do so much, you've done a lot. And I'm like, you have brought up children, fuck me, out there, in all that, with all that going on. You've raised them, you've worked, and you've got money together, and you've told them shit, and you've sorted out shit, and you've looked after them, and you've loved them, and then you've done all that with a relationship. Without doubt, one of the most difficult things a human ever has to do is maintain a relationship. Jesus, with kids. So whoever you are, it's rare that you can't think of some good things. Maybe you're a serial killer. Remember the last one? You've done you know what I mean. Look at some achievements you've done. Give yourself some time with yourself to think positive about yourself, because the badness is coming. And what I found amazingly was, while I was thinking of good things, all roads led back to negativity. Now I know I'm saying a lot about myself, but I also think this is quite typical. I don't think I'm odd in that when I remove all distractions, I'm a gibbering wreck within minutes. So listen, let's do an experiment. I want you to try it. 30 minutes. Not one of you people has got anything in the future that's going to suffer by just having 30 minutes now. Try it. If you don't last the full 30, put down there how many seconds you managed. 30 minutes, yeah? And also tell me whether it's positive, negative. What did you end up thinking about? I'm interested in this shit, and so should you be.